Hello there folks, Cinnamon Squirrel here and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a bright and sunny day and they're safe and doing well. Today we are back in Medieval Dynasty. Last time we picked a location and started to build the houses and structures we would need to lay the foundations for our settlement. Today we're going to be going about putting in the prep work to get the resources for getting our first villager to join us. So, yeah, that should be interesting. If at any time you find yourself enjoying the video, then you could jab that like button along with the subscribe and bell buttons so you don't miss any future content. And fire a wee comment down below and let me know what you think about the episode. Okay, so get yourself comfy, top up your water, have a beverage of choice to hand, and maybe a snack. Sit back, relax, and let's get started. And I have a feeling the first thing we're going to have to do is to grab the resources for another torch. Let's see. Dried meat, pear wine, brought, simple torch, 1. And oh no, we have maybe the stuff for a few here. Okay. Let's pop feathers in here. We do not need the henbane at the moment. Wine. Not that either. Rock can go in here as well. And then, yeah, keep the rest of it. Okay, so, we need to, so I went ahead and I finished off the houses here. I know, well, I'd already done the houses, I think, the last time. So we've gone ahead and we've finished up both the sheds here, the wood sheds, and the hunter's hut. So I know that we're probably gonna have to, build a resource shed at one point, although honestly, it takes a lot of logs, so we might start working on getting someone to join us to begin with anyway. But we need food and we need water, and the way that we need water is to be able to, yep, and we have nothing to replace it, I'm assuming. No. So, you, torch. We've got nothing to replace it at the moment. But yeah, I think we need the resource decoration. It's not, it's in buildings. Yeah, see, the storage shed costs 34 logs, so that's quite a lot. So I think in the meantime, we will try and extraction. No, that's the well, although that wouldn't be a bad thing either to have. Which shed we have? That's the hunting lodge. We need a herbalist hut as well, but for the moment, not that either. My goodness, where is it? Production, sorry. So you get the workshop, and that's going to enable us to build things like buckets, bowls, and a few other things that are going to be required to feed everybody and the like. So we're going to go ahead and let's see if we can fit this in here. I'm not sure that we can, because you cannot have other things in the way. So let's see if we pick this. Can we pick this? No. Collect the sticks. We might have to take that tree out because this here. But yeah, we might have to take some of this out to be able to build our workshop. Okay, now that we've picked up a lot of this kind of stuff, not sure, I don't think we can pick up the bush or anything. Not that we were going to try and have that there. It's just a couple of ferns and things. And the branches don't look like they're going to come out and touch. So let's see if we can go ahead now to buildings, production, and our little workshop and see if we cannot get this guy built. I don't want it brought too close. I think it's actually bigger than we think it is, so it's probably going to have that tree out, which is unfortunate. I was hoping it would no, that's the wrong thing. I was genuinely hoping that we could leave this tree intact, but if we take it out, then we're probably going to be able to fit maybe 2 buildings in here. And we are learning our lesson somewhat. There we are. Nope. Here. Thank you. And the shovel so that we can take out the stump. And that's weighed us down quite a bit, but we can now check and see if we can build. There we go. We're starting to get that there. So can we? Okay. 5. We're probably gonna have to. Our hammer doesn't have much life left in it, so we're gonna go down and build another hammer. But I'm quite excited to be able to... Oh, I'm carrying too much. Oh well. That won't be an issue for long. Because building this is gonna... Oh, more stones. Pick up that stone, and there we go. So we can quickly get this workshop built. Another one. I thought we had enough there. Let's see. Pick up a few more stones here just in case. And then come back over here. Resources. 1 stone. Obstacles are blocking.
It sure is frosty.
Nope. I know last time it was twigs. Although the actual site itself is quite clear. I hope it's not talking about these trees because it let us build it the first time. Or it let us... This is the thing that kind of annoys me a little bit about...
Better warm myself
It kind of annoys me about how this game goes about things sometimes. Like, it'll tell you that you can build it. And it'll give you the space and it'll let you lay the foundations. And there's nothing inside the actual spot. There you go. But it'll insist on, it'll insist that even though it granted you the space in the first place, it's not going to let you. It's not going to let you entirely build it with what you have at the moment. You might be wondering why I keep going further away for trees, because I don't want I really don't want to clear all the trees around the settlement. I actually really want to be able to let a lot of this regrow and stuff, because I like having natural trees and other things in amongst my places of living. Yep. It makes things prettier, I think, when you've got a little bit of natural foliage and stuff like that. So that's why I don't bother clearing everything out a lot of the time. Now, I did learn it. A workshop. Roof framing. Okay, so let's see. That's roof. We can go ahead and put the straw all in there that's needed. And then it should give us the storage stuff. And we've just run out of the straw as well, so we're going to have to go... we're going to need 2 more logs and 8 more straw. I will cut just now, and then I will bring you guys back when we finish this little shack. Alright, so we've just finished up the workshop here. And as you can see, there's a crafting bench and storage for this as well. So if we go in here, we can see wicker and wooden, or vases with flowers. Unless we have clay. We do have clay in somewhere, but we don't have the actual vase, and also they're locked at the moment. So we can't craft those. What is the noise? Okay. That was weird. That was like a little scraping noise. But yeah, it must be this hot. Yeah, maybe it's like crafting noises, like as if you're gonna like sit there and craft things. You know, like chiseling wood and stuff like that. That's what it seems like. But yeah, so you've got a number of things in here. So we've got the simple torch, which we already have. We've got a torch, which is stick and leather. So that would be good to have, because honestly, these torches burn out so fast. So this would be a nice thing to get. And here we've got a wooden ladle. We've got spoons, cups, plates, bowls, and things that we're going to need to feed people later on. Initially, I think it's okay if we just have the cooked meat in their little box in the house, until we can get like a cooking spot set up later on. We've got a wooden vial there as well, but we have buckets. Now that takes 2 planks, although there is, I think, small... No. That's a lantern. Maybe it is just this. So we've got wicker crates, which I believe increase the storage of places. But, and then we need a bucket. So we need 2 planks, and we also need to buy this scheme. So if we, we have 100 and it's R, so I would, you know, I don't really want to spend our money frivolously, but this is going to be a requirement to getting people here. And apparently you can reuse the buckets. So in order to get 2 planks, we can go here and see that it takes 1 log. So, and I'm not sure what these symbols here mean. Price 2. Oh. So price 2 and wood plus 5. Price 0.9, wood is plus 5. Not entirely sure. If you, I hope you
I'm
don't.
freezing.
Yeah. I hope you don't have to where are we? To pay each time you craft these things. But let's go and first of all find a log. Okay, I'll just take this out. And then go back quickly. So we have a log and we can, oops, no, I need that out. So we can have 2 planks if we craft this here. Starting to hear animal noises, I believe, and that is a moose, so oof. But we should have 2 log. Oh, nice. We can build better housing now.
I don't feel my fingers.
Okay. But yeah, so we've got 2 planks, so hopefully you can go down to here and craft a bucket. Like I said, it's going to eventually be good to get a well, but for the time being, I'll do that while we're here. Okay, so it will be good to get a well. All right. I know you're cool. But yeah, it'll be good to get a well eventually. Maybe we should actually just, for the sake of it, just get one on the go. Because it's going to be easier. Although they can fill up buckets from, we can fill up buckets from down here. But your villagers should be able to do that as well. So let's see. Well, we're going to drink a little bit of water and then use the bucket. Oh, actually, that's good because we can put that in there. So slot 8 is the bucket and we can fill the bucket. Excellent. Bring the torch back out so we don't freeze. Go up here. And then this is the house we've kind of picked for ourselves. So if we go into this house here, open the chest, and we can put in, where's our bucket? Food. Now we're supposed to be able to, there we are, bucket of water. So we can actually leave the bucket in there, and then this house is equipped with a bucket that they can go and refill. And then eventually we should be able to stick clothes in here and food and stuff like that. So the basic requirements for getting a villager is to supply them with water, supply them with food, and to have firewood for them. So the next thing we are going to do is to go out and collect some more logs so that we can, in fact, have a little bit of a supply of firewood and maybe another bucket for this house. So I will bring you guys back when I've gotten the logs and when we have another bucket and some firewood for this house. Okay, folks. So, as you can see now, we went and we got a couple logs worth so that we could make 24 firewood. Now, I'm not sure how long the 24 wood is going to last them, but it's a start and it's something that we can more or less easily access, especially if they start bringing in logs. Now, I think for our first recruit or our first villager, we should definitely be looking for someone that is good at woodwork. Because thanks to Rick, he gave us a few tips here. And also, one of the tips was that villagers want jobs based on the skills that they have. So, and then somebody else a while ago told us that we could use our survival sense to see the skills of people. So the next thing is going to be getting food for folk. Now, we do have a little bit of meat by ourselves. It's going off as well, so we need to eat that up shortly. And then go out and hunt some more. And in that respect, I think the next thing to maybe go ahead and spend our money on might be it might be time to go ahead and spend the money on buying a bow scheme. And we don't have enough technology points for that, but the arrow. Our basic arrow schemes as well. And then that way. So we have we need maybe we shouldn't have, because we don't have linen thread. We might have to go and see if you can source that from somewhere. That's a pain. I'm sure we got linen at some point though. I'll have to check out the stores. I'll check out the store in the house that we've got here, and then the house that we have back near the first little town, because I think we might as well go back to old stomping grounds. Stomping grounds. So the first little town, forgive me, the name's not coming to me at the moment. The one where we spoke to Unagos and Dobranigia. I think that's the first stop we can go to. It's the closest, and we can see just exactly who's there and what skills they have and what have you as well. So we can also see if someone has linen thread there. I don't believe I have. I think I might have linen, but I don't think I have linen thread, and I don't have anything to work at the moment, because we do not have sewing skills or a sewing hut or anything like that. It's the ARC player in me that keeps pressing F to access inventories. We have a lot of feathers. We have the stuff to make a lot of arrows. We just don't have this stuff. I'm going to put the mushrooms in here as well, because we have at the moment no use for them. They will be, because mushrooms and stuff, poisonous mushrooms can be consumed or used in potion brewing. So I think we should keep our mushrooms for that if we can. I know that the condition of them is going down, but for now we will keep what we can. And this bark is a type of dyeing component that we don't have access to at the moment, so we're going to go ahead and stash that. We can pick more sticks up along the way, so we're going to stash those and hopefully bring our weight quite a bit down. Stones we might keep to hand for the moment. The axe we're going to have to build again quite soon, and that's something else we're going to have to build anyway, because we're going to have to keep a small stash of axes in the woodshed buildings so that we can supply our woodworker with axes so that they can complete their tasks. We've got a few wooden spears here. We could probably take our copper spear again, just so that in case we get attacked. We can leave the bucket of water here. Leave these mushrooms. And buckets might be a good way for us because they're a log each to craft with 2 planks. So crafting buckets might be a little, I mean, honestly, they are only 9, but getting 9 is better than getting none. And we're not selling our alcohol because we could maybe give that to either someone to romance them or for people in our settlements. So we're not going to do that. And the rot isn't worth anything to other people, but it can be used for fertilizer. So we're going to keep as much of that as we can. And there's nothing else at the moment that I really want to drop in here. So we're just gonna have to have 306 coin left because we spent money on that. So we're gonna have to try and find some linen. Hopefully it does not cost very much. But yeah, as we're looking through here, there's nothing clothes-wise or material-wise in here that would suggest linen. So I will check the box back at the other house and we'll figure that one out. But yeah, the next thing, so we've got the water for them, we've got the firewood. The next thing is going to be getting food for them. So we really need to go hunting. I need to go back to the first house and pick up the trap because you can only the level I'm at the moment, I can only have one hunting trap for right now. So and I dumped all my sticks, didn't I? So it's time to pick up some more so that we can craft some more torches when this one inevitably breaks. There, got a couple now. But we can hunt as well, and that means that we should hopefully craft another one quickly so we don't freeze. Can't move while we're crafting it. Great. Oh. So yeah, we're gonna head back towards the other town. We can hopefully hunt along the way. See if we missed anything here. I don't think we did. That's empty. Yeah, no, I don't think we did. We can head back towards town and see what skills the people in the original town, that name will eventually come back to me, and yeah, we see if there's anybody that we want to have join us. But yeah, unfortunately, we were also given a tip by Warzak and cannot get horses until later in the game when we have appropriate barns for them. So first of all, I think it was it just up here that we set the trap? I'm not sure if we'll find anything up here. I think right there it is. Oh, it does have something in there as well. It's not very good quality anymore though. I wonder if we can, if we hit 5 and destroy there. That way when we go back to our little village, our new little village, we can build a new trap there and that'll be really good. Oh no, we can put that away. Actually, let me quickly check in here. I'm sure we did. We actually have an apple seedling as well, so that should be really good because I would love to get apples going really quickly. Clay, we have some fertilizer. We have 3. Not a lot, but it's a start. Flour, fur. So hopefully eventually we can start to make some clothes for ourselves. Can be smelted, but we don't have the stuff for smelting. Got 3 logs here. Need ale. I mean, one of those, I think, would be worth 200, so it might be worth selling one of those. Oat ale. We also have plum trees, which would be seedling, which would be really good. More rot. Oh, that's 36. That's good. That means that as soon as we can get a barn up and going, we can turn this into fertilizer. So we can start farming more bark, more stones, or deer figurines. I hope we can put those up actually. And unripe berries that we can use to make the rot. So that'll be good for fertilizer. We actually have a wooden bowl as well. Wool fabric we have, not linen. So wool crafted from wool thread. So it's too far even at that. You can't turn the linen or the fabric into the thread. It has to be the other way around. So on the loom and sewing hut. So we have to start off by either purchasing linen or getting a sewing shed up and going maybe, and see if we can get flax to create it. But for the moment, we have 2 bits of meat here. Let's quickly actually cook these off. Nope, I just want roasted meat. Oh. And there we have more food. And you can't put the fires out once you start them. I think it just eventually goes out. But yeah, pretty soon we're gonna be able to take down this house and or at least set the other one to the primary one. I might still keep this one just so that we have somewhere to retreat to if we get stuck. But just leave this just leave that as kind of like a bolt hole. Let's see. We go in here to Gustovia. That's it. Let's see. Now if you use our
Stranger Things
inspect mode, which is your left, if you've left it and not rebound it, then it's your left alt button. And you can... So this woman is good at... She's good at not fishing. She's decent at crafting and other things and hunting. Not farming. What is that? What's the... Is it cooking? The skills that we need. So we've got this one. Oh, so she's really good at diplomacy. Okay. And that gets you stuff done. Okay, okay. Well, diplomacy would be good for a few things. Not exactly what I'm looking for at the moment, but it's still a really good thing to have. So let's see what this girl has. Again, diplomacy. She's better at farming. She's good at hunting and crafting. So wait. Would woodworking be considered crafting? She's also good at diplomacy and farming. diplomacy and farming, and decent at crafting. Good at diplomacy, decent at a few other things.
The more you work, the hungrier you
My
get.
favorite activity.
Crafting, hunting, good at farming. So she's okay as well, but she's by far the most useful of the three. But you're the one that's good at crafting. And I'm assuming that the woodwork is considered crafting. Let's just check that briefly. Skills. Extraction. I've got 2 points to spend. We'll spend those in a minute. And survival knowledge. Temperature tolerance. Poison resistance. Loss of power is less. Actually, it'd be good to stick a point in here. Temperature tolerance is definitely going to be survival sense. Athletic. Less damage received. That might be something good as well, because you probably get that with different clothes. Moves faster in water. More health. This is good because it lets us see more things. But I think the alcohol resistance, you can get herbs for that and make potions for that. You can also get herbs and potions for that, although eventually it is something I'd like to do, but I think, and poison resistance. Let's stick one in here, and hopefully we can start to get that. So we've got 10% more health currently, the next one's 20, so that's good. Although now that I think about it, because we're in winter, this probably would have been a good one. But, you know, we can gather more stuff and survive, and hopefully we'll be able to boost this out shortly. And then extraction knowledge. And we've got 1 point in here at the moment, so 10%. Oh, well, the experience would be good as well. Now we've got 10% more gained from cutting down trees, mining, and digging. Oh, we have got one more skill point. So I think treasure could be a good thing as well, because we could find things to ah, damn it. We should have spent. Wait, well, we'll know for next time. Because if we took down that house, we would get 50% of the resources back. Alright, alright, alright. Technology. Simple housing schemes, which we have. But these are stuff that you can buy for them. Okay. Lumber station. A type of furniture. Provides aesthetic value. Wooden flower pots. Barrels. Small capacity containers. Chests. Aesthetic value. Privy. Okay. I'm not going to spend any points in here. It's good that these, I think, do these cost money or do they cost... points? Building points. Food storage is something else that we quite like to get shortly. Buckets, and it's purchased, so it is. Got All right, okay, so that's to the next one. So we've got 255 points. The next one is 500. Excellent. We have these currently. That's not till 500. That's a big leap from there to there. We have nothing in farming at the moment, but surely I think soon we'll be able to start looking at that once it hits springtime. And then production, kitchen. Okay, so kitchen is not that far off, so that's good. That means we can get people to start. We can do pottage or pottage, basic recipes, which is good. But for the moment, skills. Let's see. Crafting knowledge from using a workshop, smithy, sewing, cooking, builders, hunting. Pickaxes, shovels. Does that mean it's better? Ooh. So do we want a miner, an excavator, extraction? So maybe we're looking for somebody that's got the extraction tool as opposed to a builder, because these things are for crafting and building houses and things, but it would be extraction with axes and stuff like that. So maybe it's the extraction we actually need. So who's...
I'm starving.
Okay, I get you. Well, we actually have food, so here. Punch that. You're getting poisoned from that, but I'll give you one of these as well. So that's 12 food, that's 10. 10% less food consumption, funnily enough, after that. So we'll give you this for now. Plus 3 health, and... of those to grow. Bugger. Got 14 more daisies though. Plus 2 health, less water consumption. There we are. That'll do. So, who has... She's got nothing for extraction. Nothing for extraction.
Good for you. New settlement. New opportunities.
For that. Diplomacy and crafting. But
You know how it is with monarchs. Do what they say, but do not get too close to them.
so these are all people I think that are okay. These are people
It's
that...
easy to talk with me. I just don't like the conversations about the weather, crops, animals, children, politics, work.
You're not recruitable. Okay. You're not recruitable either, are you? Nope. Sucks. Well, we can now see all the 6, which is something at least. I think if we can get, what, a woodworker and... Ah, bugger. Damn it.
Once, I found a snake in my shoe.
Okay, so we
They
need to
have
go and find
absolutely no
straw,
respect for privacy.
thankfully. Oh wow, and your fire went out and everything. Jeez, so there's really is nothing here. Although, because we haven't been in here, there is a crap ton of straw. So that's good. I don't want the water.
I'm so cold.
I know, and you're losing health. At the same time... collect a bunch of this stuff. But yeah, so extraction would actually be quite good to have. Now, this girl, one girl is good at extraction. So maybe we could get her to
I'm
do
so
the
cold.
extracting. And then... maybe we can then get somebody to... maybe we could get one of them to do extracting and another one for crafting. I do wonder though if perhaps it wouldn't be better to go across to the other wee town over there and see if there's somebody over there that we could perhaps
So you're starting a new settlement, aren't you?
wait. These people are obviously quite interested, but I've just seen that apparently there's somebody... They're in that house, I think. That's a barber, perhaps?
Travels are all very well, but I would love to find out
Is it a barber? It looks like someone with shears. Oh,
Oh, it's you again.
time for a haircut. Okay. Any hot gossip? Well, it's not exactly gossip, but I have some interesting news, I think. I've recently discovered that cutting hair while wet allows for a much greater precision. It really makes a big difference, and my process has improved a lot. If I keep progressing like this, maybe one day I'll be cutting women's hair too. Well, at least he's got a goal. At least he's improving on his skills, and he's got ambition. Do you only work with men? Oh yes, it's a far easier and less stressful job. Men are ugly, so there's not much I can do to make it worse. With women, the stakes are much higher. I see. Okay. I didn't know you're so skilled with shears. I didn't either. One day, I just picked up a pair of scissors to trim my sides and discovered my talent. I'm a self-taught snipper. That's brilliant. Or whatever you call a person who cuts hair. I believe it's a barber.
Preferred the old
You know what? Screw it. That is exactly right. That's excellent. We don't have the money to spend on that right now, but I will definitely come back to him now that we know. And Jar Anigua.
Hey ho, it's off to
Is
work
not
I
up
go.
for debate. Okay, so it's only the people sitting around the campfire. Alright. Well, in that case, I'm gonna jump across here. Maybe heal up a bit and maybe try and see if I can't get some more food on the go. But I'm gonna quickly, hopefully... Let's see if... hang on, actually, 4. Yeah, it's never gonna work. Alright, we're gonna make our way over across here to the little town that's across here and see if there's anybody else over here that we can recruit with that crafting or the extraction tool or skills that we would like. So I will bring you guys back when we get over and into town. Okay, so we didn't actually find anyone over here. Both girls, one was pretty much okay at everything, but not great, and the other one was really great at hunting. But we've just come across the women that we need to pick Unigos Scythe up from. Take a hike, kid. I want it fair and square. 1. Ha! That little snake didn't even tell you about that, huh? That figures. I don't know what you mean. He only wanted me to get his scythe back. It's my scythe now. Okay, relax. What can I do to get your scythe then? You can buy it, of course. Or we could play for it. What's the game? The same that made Unigos lose all of his money and a scythe. Ha! The game of riddles. How is it played? Simple. I tell you 3 riddles. You must answer all of them correctly. One mistake and the game is over. You win, you get the scythe. And if I lose, I'll go easy on you this time. If you lose, you don't owe me anything. You just forfeit the chance of getting the scythe for free. Okay. Hit me with the riddles. Actually, we're... Oh, we can't. Dang. We can't back out of this either. Damn it, I was gonna save it first. Hit me with the riddles. What disappears the second you say its name? Little girl, dust, tree, wind, silence. Correct. For the next one, here is feed me, I live. You give me a drink, I die. What am I? Feed me. Fire, you give me a drink, I die. There we are. Oh, you're good. Better than Mr. Big Castellan already. But can you get this final one? Listen carefully. I can fly but have no wings. I can cry but have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I? It would be a cloud, wouldn't it? Because it flies in the sky, but it doesn't have any wings. And rain comes from clouds, and shadows follow them. Damn, you're sharp. Congratulations. You win an old man's crappy scythe. It doesn't get better than that. Thank you for the game. I had fun. Take care. And here I thought you were going to present me with a challenge. Good luck finding more fools. Okay, let's say thank you. Excellent. People management. In order to maintain a thriving settlement, inhabitants need to provide for their small community by working. Villagers can be given a job by assigning them to a specific building when they are 18 years or above. This can be set up on the management tab. When workplaces are finally occupied, production can be distributed in the buildings tab by selecting a desired building and altering the amount of goods the workers are going to craft. Okay. Might be good for when we finally get something. So we finally got... So we need to deliver the scythe back to Unigost. I have considered... Okay, so we don't have the stuff for painting at the moment, but this here is an example of being able to paint your building. This is so nice. And it's such a nice little touch. Oh, we don't have one. But it's such a nice little touch that they added to the game. I think that's lovely. And yeah, I can't wait to be able to paint the buildings. Just even adding this small these small details, they just add so much, and there's a sense of individuality and character that gets added to things like that. There's another one, like they've painted the top of that building, and another one, although that's similar in design to the other one, probably the same, but then there's another one. You've got poppies on that house instead, more flowers up here. And then they painted the top. Wait, is these more people?
About that fire.
I know that these two can be recruited. Are you... You're not. Are you? No. So it's just you two. And you have the little white people next to you. Okay. As you can see, she is good at quite a few things, apart from farming, but not great at anything. And she's great at hunting and good to other things, but she's not amazing at the thing that we really want. So again, we are gonna head out, and in fact, let's check the map. This was the closest one. The next one to our settlement would be Danica. It might be an idea just to... I don't want to be frivolous with our people. And actually, is there a trader? Inhabitants is the white little people here. Okay. Let's see though. Is there Herald, notice board, housing? Is there traders? listed in amongst here. Perhaps took down the rabbit trap. We're going to put that up next to the building so that we have that. For when we go back. Now next to our settlement there's moose, boar, foxes. We might have to set up the rabbit traps a little bit further away and then go back for them. But that's okay. So it does not look like you can get... That's a shame because it would be nice to see Arthur Generous. That must be... Is that the monarch? Anyway, it would have been nice to see if there was, what do you call them, vendors, traders. I'm not seeing anywhere. Services, market stalls, builder hut, but this is all for our little town. So no, I do not think, unfortunately, we can see any of the traders on here, which sucks, but yeah, we're just gonna have to find them for that linen. Actually, here.
Hello, traveler.
Where can I find vendors? It's not farming, extraction, special? No. Vendors for production. Seamster. Branica, Denica, and Hornica.
Have a nice day.
And Denica, Branica, and Rolnica. Okay, so they're the further away ones. We have been to all these places. We just need to go back. And Denica was the next place I was going to go look for a villager. Yeah, I think perhaps... Denica might be the next place to go look. But we're going to head back to the house. And we might actually go, because the woman that was good at diplomacy might be an idea as a partner for this guy. So we're going to go deliver the scythe to Unigost. But, we are going to go and deliver the scythe to Unigost and check up on that woman that was there that had all the skills. Or not all the skills, but she was good at diplomacy and one other thing, I think, like really good at them. And she might be someone that we can use. Let's see. She was good at hunting, diplomacy, and crafting. I definitely think.
There's nothing like the crackling of the cozy fire
Heard.
to make you forget you're sleeping outside today.
She seems like she's going to be really good for... Wait, what's her...
Have a nice day.
What's her skills? 3
Damn,
on
it's
hunting,
freezing.
crafting, and yeah, she's definitely going to be someone that we want to have with
How
us.
do you do?
So... Oh, it's the best, the most fabulous in the kingdom, the whole continent. Everyone's rich and gorgeous. And yeah, you probably haven't heard of it because it's very secret and a dragon. Yes, a dragon. It's guarding the entrance through the magic waterfall. Okay. Don't make fun of me, but my favourite animals were always chickens. No idea why I love the way they run around and move their head. How about you? Why isn't... Undoubtedly. It's the real king of the forest.
My
glorious in
favorite
its form,
activity.
but calm and friendly at the same time. Doesn't need to manifest its power until provoked, and when it is, well... Huh. And then... I'm permanently in love with this land. Or how do you like... It's fine. For a stop on my journey, at least. I was born for greatness, you know.
Where are all the good men gone?
Work can often get under your skin. What do you do in your spare time? Where do you come from? Tell me about your birth. When I really need to blow off steam, I usually just look in my reflection. The gorgeous lady living there will always make me smile. Okay. So she's got 20% affection for us, I think. What? Sorry, I need some time to think about what you've previously said. Okay, so we can
Travels are
only
all very
get so
well,
many in a
but
day. So
I
we've
would love to find out the
um,
down routes.
I don't think I have anything
Take
in
care.
my inventory for her, which I do not. So we've just talked to this lady, and we'll come back again later. But for right now, we're gonna go back to our own settlement, set up our trap, maybe see about getting some meat along the way, so that we can feed ourselves. Feed ourselves. And then... Sorry, bunny. I'm so sorry, bunny. I don't like killing things. And they don't get very many meat off these little guys, but it's definitely something.
I'm freezing.
Yeah, I know. Right, so we've gotten a little bit of meat here. I'm gonna cook it off, and then we're gonna head back to town, and I will bring you guys back. Oh, what? Their spear break. No, I've just been pushing the wrong button. That's just classic, is what that is. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna cook this off, and I'll bring you back once we get back to our place and start to be able to perhaps set up a trap and start hunting, so that we can yeah, do that. Alright, but yeah, sorry, once we get back and once we're able to start hunting up some food for our people. Actually, I quickly brought you guys back. I got all the way over there and I realized that we hadn't returned Unigost's scythe, so we'll get that out the way. You're back already. Hey Unigost, I've got your scythe. Splendid. Was there any trouble on the way? Where there? Yeah. I might have left a teeny weeny detail out. Or a teeny tiny detail out. You don't say. How did you manage to get my scythe then? With my wits. Well, in that case, you're brighter than me. Was there ever any doubt? Don't be cocky, kid. Anyway, I have news. Sambar is looking for you. Oh dear. That's gonna be fun. Looking for me? Are you sure? I've been told he asked about the one with the funny eyes and stupid face. Wow. That's a bit rude. I see. Okay. Then I won't prolong this humiliation and we'll go find him. Okay, we're not gonna do that today. We're not gonna do that today because it's a trek.
All do without me, you thirsty
But At least we got that part out of the way. And now we're gonna, like I said, head back. Oh, we got a level in diplomacy though. That's great. So, or a point, sorry, in diplomacy. So I'll bring you guys back when I get back to camp and hopefully have some meat for our person we're looking to recruit. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back when I get there. Hopefully with Bunny. Okay, folks. So I don't know if this is going to be enough. But we can certainly provide more. We've got our rabbit trap set up, and I did manage to catch another bunny during the night. And we've got a spot quite close to us that bunnies do appear, although we can always head back towards Gostovia and catch bunnies there, so that at least we have little bits of meat coming in until we can get a hunting person. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to assign anybody to the hunting place until we can get bows and arrows, potentially. But we have water, firewood, and meat. We have the key things that we need to recruit our first villager. And I think if we go out here, oops, if I don't walk into the door first. So we have our workshop here, but I think we're definitely looking for somebody to begin with that is in the carpenter's rack, so, or the woodshed even. There's a carpenter's rack, but I would also really love it if we could have people that maybe it would be good at crafting then. I'm not sure. Anyway, I think definitely we need someone first of all in here, because if we can get somebody into the woodworking shed, then we have a steady supply of logs and sticks. Even if we have to do the firewood and even if we have to do the firewood and planks by ourselves until we can get somebody else that's good at crafting, or maybe until we have someone that can go in the hunter's hut. I do think we're going to have to find somebody that provides linens, that we can get the linen string or thread, I think it is, that we need to make bows, because we can make arrows at this point, we just can't make bows. So we need to be able to do that so that we can have hunting up and going for our people. A person that can bring in logs to here so that we can get firewood for people and have planks so that we can build better housing for people, and also make buckets and bowls and other things that are going to be useful, and potentially things that we can sell so that we can buy more things or unlock more engrams so that we can build more things and again sell more things, have more useful things for our people and stuff like that. So we have gone ahead and gathered the necessary things to bring in our first person. We have gone and spoken to the young lady in Gostovia, and we are currently working on romancing her. Watch my little guy freeze here in a second. Please excuse me, actually. Oh no, we don't have enough. Damn it. Ugh. Damn. Well, that kind of ruins that a little bit. But I'm gonna... Yeah, we went and spoke to the young lady in Gostovia, and she is 20% Yeah, we're gonna go back inside. I wanted to stay out here to do our little round off here, but we're gonna I don't know, start this up. There. Oh. Did we actually burn ourselves on that fire? Oh, we did. Holy heck. Okay, so you can burn yourself on it. That's good to know. But yeah, let's see. That's a little bit dark. I would like it to be lighter, but unfortunately, we don't have, or, in fact, we'll just go do it. But yeah, we went back and spoke to a young lady, and she is, we managed to strike up conversation with her, and, start the romancing
I should better warm myself up.
process. So it means that it means that soon, hopefully, we might be able to get a wife, and then that way we can use her to pay our taxes and have someone that can live in our house and work with maybe with crafting and hunting, because that girl was really good at quite a few things. And yeah, so next time we will go on a really good hunt over to, I think, is it Danica? That's the next one over, where that was where we met Nadar. And we will. What do you mean? Oh, we don't have sticks. Goodness sake. Of all the things we don't have, sticks. We're never out of sticks. But yeah, we will go over to where we met Nadar and hopefully not running into any wolves on the way. There's also
It's biting cold.
okay. We also have someone over there that is a vendor for fabrics and things. So hopefully we'll find the stuff that we need to make our first bows and provide more meat for our people, and hopefully we can knock out that little fox or boar quest, because you only get so much time on those. But yeah, so that's what we can start to look at next time. But I really hope you've enjoyed the video, folks. I hope that you've learned a little bit about what's needed to bring a villager in, and yeah, I hope you've had fun. So I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe and stay hydrated as well. I forgot to do water checks during this one. I need to get better at doing that. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Happy Friday, guys. Enjoy your weekend, and I will catch you guys next time. Cheerio.